in our workout today, we are going to be laddering down from 10 to 1 with kettlebell bench press. This will be a single arm bench press. And then we're going to be moving from the bench press to a single arm farmer's carry. So the workout's going to start with 10 reps. We're going to go ahead and get this kettlebell up. We're going to go ahead and lock it out. And then from here, we'll go ahead and complete 10 kettlebell bench press, going all the way down, making sure that that handle gets to our chest. And then we go ahead and press it back up. Once again, we're going to go ahead and do 10 of those. Then we'll go ahead and switch to 10 on the other side. Once we finish 10 on each side, we're going to go ahead and take our kettlebell and go for a farmer's carry. We're going to go into one side and we're going to go ahead and walk 50 feet. Okay, so 2 times 25 feet with the right side. And then very quickly we'll switch and do 50 feet, 2 by 25 feet. On the left side. That will be your first round. Then we'll come back to the bench where you'll complete 9 bench press on one side, 9 bench press on the other. And we'll keep moving through that fashion until we've got to 1 rep on our right, 1 rep on our left, and we walk 50 feet right, 50 feet left with that farmer's carry. This workout's going to be spicy. We are going to be using kettlebells. The goal here is to use a kettlebell for the bench press that is challenging. For the men, it's going to be somewhere around 50 to 70. You get to kind of play around with that. And then for the women, that's going to be somewhere around 35 to 53. There is a range, all right? When we get to that farmer's carry, you can go ahead and farmer's carry a little bit heavier. That's going to be 70 pounds for the men and 53 for the women. So you may have 2 different kettlebells. If you'd like to do some bench press with a weight that possibly is not something that we have in a kettlebell, you can bench press with a dumbbell, but that's only if you are going to be using something outside of the 17, 26, 35, 53, 44, 63, and 70, all right? So if you're relatively around that, so say 25 pounds, you've got to use a 26-pound kettlebell. It's a different grip. We're going to be utilizing the kettlebell in a different way, and you're going to have to move it in a different fashion, just slightly than the normal. All right, so yes, we want you to do something that you're comfortable with. We do want you to be challenged. However, we are going to be primarily using these kettlebells. For instance, the reason why it would change is, say, for a woman who wants to do something heavier than 35, but 53 is too heavy, it would be acceptable to go ahead and grab a 45-pound dumbbell, all right? We have the 44-pound kettlebells, but if those are both taken, a 45-pound dumbbell will be sufficient. Again, the priority is to choose a kettlebell. And then we will be doing a farmer's carry with the kettlebell. We will not be doing a farmer's carry with a dumbbell. Now, if you are using a 70-pound kettlebell and you're going to walk with the 70-pound kettlebell, you only need 1 kettlebell, all right? You don't need to have 2 at the same weight so that you're set up in different stations. Pick that puppy up and walk your down and back so that you can satisfy your 50 feet. This workout is meant to be moved on a faster side. We should be done within 12 to 15 minutes.